Poland is sending more troops to its border with Belarus after claiming 2 Belarusian military helicopters violated its airspace. Defense officials said the violation took place in the Białowieża area at a very low altitude. Poland is a NATO member, and it said the alliance had been informed of the incident. Belarus has denied the airspace violation and says Poland is trying to justify deploying troops to the Belarusian border. The presence of Wagner Group fighters in Belarus has prompted Poland to send more soldiers to the east in recent weeks. Well, let's bring in Marcin Zaborowski now from Warsaw. He's a lecturer in international relations, and he's part of the Future of Security program at the think tank GLOBSEC. Marcin, why does Poland see Belarus as such a serious security threat?
Well, there are several reasons. There is a political reason there, meaning that Belarus is being ruled by Alexander Lukashenko, who is, clearly very anti-Western, anti-Polish, and, breaking human rights and any possible freedom record in his own country. So we have an influx of refugees from Belarus going on for the last 20 years at least. And most leaders of Belarusian opposition reside either in Poland or in Lithuania. That's number one. Number two, it's the geopolitics of the space. Poland is sharing a very vulnerable border with Belarus, the border which is not separated by any natural barriers, and especially in the area, the so-called Suwałki Gap. This is a 60-kilometer area between Poland, Lithuania, and the Kaliningrad region, bordering with Belarus to the east. That's the area which is very heavily militarized, and the area where NATO does not really, is one of the most vulnerable spots for NATO itself. Like I said, no natural barriers there.
Right. Okay, so there are multiple reasons, and obviously Russia's invasion of Ukraine next door is of great concern to Poland. It's been impacted there. Now, Poland says Belarus violated its airspace with those 2 helicopters. Belarus denies it. Is it clear what actually happened there, Marcin?
Well, I think it is absolutely clear that Belarus has violated the airspace. There are several films and pictures, images which are proving it. Actually, interestingly, these images were not being reported by the Polish armed forces, but they were being reported by passers-by, and by people living in the area. They took the pictures of these helicopters flying at a very low altitude, 50, 60 meters sometimes, in order to avoid the radars that would be detecting them. Earlier on, the Polish armed forces denied that the violation took place, and they were proving wrong, as I said, by the inhabitants of the area and by tourists, by passers-by.
Marcin, thank you very much. That was Marcin Zaborowski from GLOBSEC.
Thank you.